Hi guys! Today we're going to be redesigning Princess Zelda as if she was a modern girl. Today we're going to have 3 different designs, starting with my absolute favorite, Skyward Sword Zelda. So, starting with the first chronological Zelda, I wanted to go with the softcore aesthetic for her. I felt this would suit her best, especially for the beginning of the game, where she kind of gives off a mixture of girl next door, but also the popular girl everyone had a crush on in school vibes. We can see from the scenes with her in Skyloft that she's actually a pretty headstrong character who doesn't allow herself to become a pushover, and as a girly girl myself, I grew to really love that contrast in her personality. So yeah, I wanted to give her kind of a mixture of a comfy and girly outfit since she flies around all day, so we got a long maxi skirt and then a thick sweater to keep her warm. As for the colors, I wanted to go with her original palette, which I think the pastels really work with this aesthetic. Overall, I think I'm pretty happy with how this sketch turned out, and I may revisit her in the future video to redesign her goddess outfit. Alright, now that Skyward Sword Zelda is complete, we're moving on to the next princess, and it is Breath of the Wild Zelda! So for Breath of the Wild Zelda, I definitely wanted to give her a futuristic, kind of nerdy outfit, and I think that the Tenchi Kaiwai aesthetic would go perfect with her, especially considering her palette's already this light blue. I thought she would look really nice in it. So this is probably the least close to the canon design for this video, but I do think it works really well for her, considering how much she wanted to research these Sheikah devices, and I think that if she was a modern girl, she would really like this design. The Mizero aesthetic kind of is known for a more pessimistic vibe, and considering how sad our baby girl is in Breath of the Wild, I felt like she would definitely fall into this category. I think she would find a lot of comfort in this style, especially since it's more like a moody, cool tone, and I think this would fit really well for her, especially in the beginning of the game of Breath of the Wild, or at least like how she is in the memories. But yeah, even though it's not too close to her canon design, I definitely think this one's my favorite so far. Alright, we got Skyward Sword Zelda, and we got Breath of the Wild Zelda. Last but not least, certainly not least, Ocarina of Time Zelda. Another one of my favorites, and I think highly underrated Princess Zeldas. Okay, so this might be a reach, but I feel like Ocarina of Time Zelda would really fit the bloquette aesthetic. I feel like Sheik is such a huge part of her character, at least to me, and I feel like it would be a disservice to kind of sweep that part of her character under the rug, so I feel like combining this super tomboy but also not getting rid of the feminine part of her outfit would just be absolutely perfect for her, and kind of merging those two worlds. I know that on the jersey I wanted to add the number 7 just as like a cute little reference to the 7 sages. I feel like that's also a big part of her character, you know, she's kind of a girl boss. The colors I think went really well with this jersey, especially Sheik's color scheme, so even though she has a pink dress, I've definitely leaned into the Sheik color palette, which I know is a little indulgent of me, but maybe I'll do a pink redesign for her as well another day. But yeah, I really like this one. Alrighty, that is the last princess done. Let us put them all together and see what the lineup looks like. Alrighty, here are the 3 princesses all done in their modern redesigns. I really like how they came out. I think my favorite was definitely Breath of the Wild. I think all their styles fit them really well. I'm really actually happy with how Ocarina of Time Zelda came out. I think the colors really suit her. Even though it definitely leans more like Sheik themed, I think that's definitely a big part of her character. So, you know, who needs pink when you have Sheik? If you like this, please leave a comment and a like down below. And let me know if you'd like to see a continuation of the series. Maybe we can get Twilight Princess Zelda, Wind Waker Zelda, you know, etc. And keep going down the list. So thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Mwah!